Last year, 61 competitors took on the toughest test of their lives as they try to conquer our 3 rounds of strength and endurance.
And no, he doesn't.
Few came close,
And
none succeeded.
And he's out!
This season, 125 competitors come back to the course to see if they have what it takes to beat it all. Anyone who proves they have the skills to survive all 4 rounds will win 10,000 Robux and the title of Alpha Ninja Warrior Grand Champion. One dream, one chance, 10,000 Robux. This is Alpha Ninja Warrior. Today is where it all goes down. I'm your host, Alpha VR 370, and this is the 4-stage Grand Finals course. In order to get from one stage to the next, you must clear that stage, but if you fail, you are eliminated from the competition. Due to personal reasons, 2 of our top 10 have dropped out, but the other 8 will still compete on the course for a chance at 10,000 Robux. We're going to start off with stage 1, and let's go to the obstacles. The first obstacle is the quad steps. You must jump across the 4 steps, then hop and swing on the rope to the other side. And the second obstacle is the spin cycle. You must jump onto the first wheel, which has a vertical push, then jump onto the second wheel, which has a horizontal push to the dismount. The third obstacle is from last year. It's the double dipper. You must jump onto the first bar and transition to the second bar to the dismount. Also from last year is the jumping spider. You have to wedge yourself in between the 2 walls and jump on the little platforms to the end. Now the 5th obstacle is the cone spin. You must traverse across the 2 spinning cones and get to the 3rd cone, which is a push to the second half of the obstacle with a cone that spins much faster than another push cone to the dismount. The 6th obstacle, also from last season, is the warped wall, which is much tougher than the qualifiers and the boot camp warped wall, but you do get an infinite amount of tries until the time runs out. The 7th obstacle, also from last season, is the spin bridge. You must jump across the 4 rotating spheres to the other side. Now the 8th obstacle, like last season, is split decision. The first obstacle is the bar slider, where you just have to go across the spinning bridge fast enough and jump on the trampoline to slide down the track. And the second option is the giant double pendulum, where you have to get on the bar, swing to the big pole, and then climb up the cargo net ever so slowly. It's a little bit safer, but it's also a lot slower. If anyone can complete all the obstacles within 1 minute 55 seconds, they will move on to stage 2. First up for Grand Final Season 2 is Yas1234551. He definitely deserves to be here. He's the creator of Yasuke. He did very well in the qualifiers, semifinals, and he earned his way from the Power Tower on day 3 in boot camp. So let's see how he does. 1:55 on the clock. The timer does not start until you cross that red line. And here we go. He's now on to the course. He does the quad, takes an extra swing, but he gets through the quad steps, and now he is on to the spin cycle. You got to be very careful with your swings here. You got to make sure everything is precise. Since this is the Grand Finals, it is definitely much tougher. He's close. Oh! He slips off of the platform. I think he was trying to get an extra swing in there, but he was just going too fast. And a small mistake like that will cost Yas the entire season. Next up is Ufufu391. He got first place in the semifinals this season, and he was also on the undefeated Blue Brigaders in boot camp. Definitely a big shocker considering the players on the other team. but definitely well deserved to be here. Let's see how he does. Hopefully he does not have the same misfortune as Yas. Remember, there is a time limit. You cannot just take your sweet time. You have to go as fast as possible, especially since stage 1 is a speed course. So let's see. But it's also technique, and just like that, oof, looks like he just didn't get a good enough jump. Falls short of the second cycle, and he is down. His season is over. Now, third up is our first competitor from last season, the Piplup Ninja. If you remember, he failed the semifinals and failed the first obstacle last season. But this season, on his qualifiers competitor profile, he said that he was going to go very far, stage 2 or stage 3 potentially. So I'm hoping we see that today. That would be epic if we saw that. But if we don't, he's probably going to be disappointed in that, considering how far he's come to reach his goal. But nonetheless, he came pretty far in this competition, going from failing a first obstacle in semifinals to getting in the top 10. That is a really big leap in performance. So he should be proud to be here nonetheless. But he's on to the Double Dipper. First person today, and flawless, getting his balance on the pad, and he got it. Now he's on to the Jumping Spider. This can be very tricky, but he got it. And now he's on to the wall. Oh, but he twists last second mid-air, causing him to get a horrible lineup. And the Piplup Ninja falls by a very poor alignment. Very, very close, but just couldn't get it. Next up is Ninja Noah 631. He's the first competitor today to have competed on the Grand Finals course last season. He went out on the spin bridge on stage 1. It's here again. So will he go out on the spin bridge once again? Or will he get his redemption on the obstacle? But right now he is on to the quadsteps. No one has failed this yet today, and I doubt we will. These are the 8 best ninjas in Alpha Ninja Warrior, and he does not fail it. Now he's on to the spin cycle. We've seen a couple people go out on this. We know that you have to get a lot of control, but it looks like he's doing really well. Very nice. Now he's on to the Double Dipper. Okay, very nice. Got it. Now the landing, and oh, he almost falls off. But he got it, and now he is on to the Jumping Spider. And he sticks the landing. Alright, we just saw Piplup fall on that, but he gets the transition and the dismount, and now he is the first person to get to cone spin. Makes it through the 2 cones, kind of low. Remember, this last cone is really fast, but he was able to control it. And now he is on to the warped wall. He might just be the spinning bridge, his arch enemy that he's been thinking about ever since August. Over 6 months in the making. And with 40 seconds left, he's on to the spin bridge. Will he get it? And he falls again on the spin bridge. He will not get his revenge on that obstacle. But that is the furthest we've seen anyone go today. So very nice job. Now we've gone through half of the field without any clears. Next up is It's Vibes. He is the only person left in the competition that made it to stage 2 last season. So he definitely has the skills to do it. Got 4th place in the season overall. So let's see if he can match that performance. But yeah, we're just looking for a clear. But not only are you trying to clear, it's also really important that when you do clear, it is as fast as possible. Because if we do have more than one stage 1 clear, on stage 2, we will start with the slowest stage 1 time and work our way up. So the faster you go, the more that you can get used to the obstacle by seeing other people run on it. But right now, It's Vibes is onto the Double Dipper, having no trouble. Oh, but he almost falls twice! He saves it! Vibes barely saves it. Now he's onto a Jumping Spider, but overshoots the mount. And he made it to the grand finals, but he is not going back to stage 2. Overall, a really good season still, getting in the top 10. Now we only have 3 runners left for stage 1. Next up is NES Ninja 5. He was part of the Blue Brigaders Dream Team in boot camp. He was on this course, on this soil last season where he failed the double dipper. He's really looking for revenge this season. So let's see if he can get it. He's going kind of slow on the quad steps. Remember, stage 1 is a speed course. There is no walking or strolling. It is a run to the buzzer. But right now he's getting a huge swing, and it definitely pays off on the spin cycle. The question is, how much time is he eating away? He is definitely going really slow. I think he should pick up the pace, but he overshoots on the double dipper, but he recovers, and now he got it. He's onto the jumping spider, but he's going really, really slow. He has to pick up the pace, or else he might not make it to the buzzer in time. You can clear all the obstacles, but if you don't make it to the buzzer in time, you will fail. And he almost falls on that ledge where Piplup failed, but NES recovers, and he is the second person on the cone spin. Alright, gets really low. Remember, gotta watch out for this one, the fast one. And he was able to stay under control. Less than 45 seconds left. He has to clear the warped wall within 1 or 2 tries, and he fails it on his first attempt. He has to clear it on this attempt, or else it won't be good, and he does, and now he's onto the spin bridge. Only 2 more obstacles to go. Can he get it? And he got it! He's onto the last obstacle, but only 22 seconds left. It is a race against the clock. Will he get it? He is climbing. He is on the cargo net. Will he get his revenge? And he does! He's the first clear on stage 1. NES Ninja 5 is going to stage 2. Congratulations! He got his revenge on the double dipper. Now we got to clear. The question is, who will join NES? Our second to last runner on stage 1 is Thanny Bear. Last season, he probably had the biggest upset on the grand finals, where he failed the first stage on the jumping spider when everyone thought he was going to win. So I am pretty sure he's looking for that revenge on the jumping spider. Timer start. And what? He falls on the very first quad step. Thanny Bear is down with probably an even bigger upset. Now the final runner on stage 1 is Dr. Ninja 64. He is wearing Jan Ninja Dude shirt in honor of his team captain, Jan Ninja Dude, because he dropped out of the competition due to personal reasons. So he is running for him today. So hopefully he can, represent him well. But he has a lot of experience in Roblox Ninja Warrior. Remember, he is Jakio519 in Robloxian Ninja Challenge, where he got 15th out of a field of 225 competitors. And he was here last season where he failed the final obstacle. I believe it was the double twister, yes. So let's see if he will be able to get his revenge on the stage. But right now he's onto the double dipper. He is going really fast, actually, on a great pace. Oh, but he almost fell, but recovers. And he says, he knows that he was probably maybe a quarter of a stud from his season being absolutely over. But there has to be a lot going through his mind, but he just has to recollect and focus as he's going through cone spin. He's staying near the top. That is smart, because as it goes faster, it is more efficient to stay at the top where you will have more control. And he gets through the warped wall in 1 try, and right now he is blazing through the spinning bridge, and he's onto the final obstacle at a way faster pace than NES. So if he can just clear this obstacle, he will definitely be first on stage 2. But he's onto the cargo net, and it looks like he got his revenge on stage 1. He is going to stage 2. He got his revenge, and with the fastest time today on stage 1. Congratulations. That was definitely for Jan Ninja Dude. He got his redemption. Now we will have 2 people going to stage 2, Dr. Ninja and NES. And since NES cleared slower, he will be going first, then Dr. Ninja will be following his run. Now we are on stage 2. There are 6 brutal obstacles that will kill our contestants if they do not have the skills to pass them. Now the first obstacle is the slider drop. You have to hang on to a bar very carefully while it drops and slides along a track. And the second obstacle is the double salmon ladder. From last season, you must climb up one rung or one set of salmon ladder, and then you have to traverse to another set. The third obstacle from last season is the lightning bolts. You have to jump that bar across both sides of the cradle to push it down and transition to other lightning bolts. Now the fourth obstacle is a new one, the double balance tank. You have to roll one log down a track while balancing, then do it again with another log and land on the other side. And the second to last obstacle is the double metal spin. You have to swing one chain and line up with the other chain and line that up with a very narrow dismount. And now the last obstacle is the wall lift. Also from last season, you have to lift 3 walls that get heavier and heavier and wait until you get to the buzzer. If anyone can clear within 80 seconds, not only will they have gone further than anyone else in Alpha Ninja Warrior history, they will go to stage 3 with one step closer to the 10K. Now the first runner on stage 2 is NES Ninja 5. He is very excited to be on this stage.
Being in stage 2 of Alpha Ninja Warrior, man, that's crazy. I never thought this would happen. Last season, failing on the Double Dipper, I was bummed out. I knew I shouldn't have gone sideways there. And, well, now that I've cleared Double Dipper and stage 1, next up is stage 2. And, I'm afraid of it. I do not think I can clear it, but I'm gonna try my best, and I hope you enjoy the run.
So they definitely came on top for this season. But remember, there's only 80 seconds left on the clock. NES just has to try to get as far as he can. This is about skill, but it's also about speed. You cannot waste any time. With only a little bit of difficulty on the salmon ladder, it looks like he has a little bit more. He just cannot get up there. He's in trouble. He is just wasting seconds now. He cannot get up there. This might just lead to a downfall. Oh no, he missed it! Oh no, he fell wrong. This is not good. He's wasted over half of the time, but he finally got it. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to clear, but maybe if he goes lightning fast, I don't know. But he messed up quite a bit, but now he's on to the lightning bolts. Yeah, with only 25 seconds left on the clock, he needs a miracle to clear this course. Oh, but he almost barely sticks it, and now he's on to the double balance tank. Can he get it? 10 seconds left on the clock. It's just about how far he can get. 4 seconds. Will he? No, he's spinning in circles, but he made it to the double metal spin. Falls anyway. It doesn't even matter. The time ran out, but he made it to the double metal spin. It's just up to Dr. Ninja 64 to see if he can get there faster. Now the final runner for stage 2, our only hope for a stage 3 run is Dr. Ninja 64, still wearing Jan Ninja Dude's shirt in his honor. Can he clear stage 2? Remember, NES did time out on the double metal spin. If he just gets there a little bit quicker, he will be the last ninja standing. But he's known for going fast, so he just has to get there, and he probably will be good. He is flying up this double salmon ladder. Very nice. Okay, just a couple of slip-ups, but, you know, doing very well, doing much better than NES's run. So, yeah, if he can just make it all the way, that's the question. He's now on the lightning bolts. Don't want to take this for granted, and he is down! He just does not get a good, like, lineup or any momentum. And that means NES Ninja 5 is your last ninja standing. That's another season of Alpha Ninja Warrior to an end. I know we did not have anyone get to stage 3, but I still think it was a pretty great season overall. We had a lot of great people run the course, a lot of great runs. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everyone who has either watched the video, subscribed, competed, or helped the competition in any way, because if it wasn't for y'all, this definitely would not have been possible. There have been a lot of obstacles along the way, but thanks to y'all's support, y'all have been able to do something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. This is actually something I've wanted to do for quite a while, just like host my own competition. Like maybe since I was little, ever since I knew what American Ninja Warrior was. But yeah, I really want to give a shout out to Gabe the developer, BCN Eli21, VCore Keyworks. He's actually like about my 30th subscriber, 30 to 32. So yeah, he's like actually one of my first. And Norwegian for like definitely like the main contributors to building this. And I also want to thank people that, you know, helped along the way, including Michael Skunk Fry for building the qualifiers map, Lyrical Wonders for letting me use very technical obstacles of his, and I'm really appreciative of that because there were some things that we just could not do, including flying bars and Hornet's Nest in the qualifier and semifinal map, if it wasn't for Lyrical Wonders. I also want to thank Roman Noodles Man for the queue system, because it's really efficient, way more efficient than our last one. You know, it really gets the job done when we're doing minis or actual runs, especially in like big servers. And I also want to thank Drew Case for being ever so kind and allowing us to use his fantastic quintuple steps on the qualifier map. But yeah, once again, and then like we also had a lot of great people compete, which I'm really thankful for, including Faribu, Booch Case, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this project took about 6 months, and from the bottom of my heart, it really means a lot to me, and I will see y'all next time.